Hi friends, welcome to Netpod and Sasha. Today in this video we are going to see about latitudes, its characteristics and its importance. We already know that the shape of the earth is termed as geoid or earth shaped as it is bulges at the equator and is slightly flattened at the poles. To understand the shape of the earth, its features and its characteristics, we have devised a globe. The globe is a three-dimensional model of the earth. Do you know how we can locate places on earth? We can locate places on earth with reference to the imaginary lines, parallels or medians, also termed as latitudes and longitudes. The intersection between the latitudes and longitudes pinpoints the place we have to locate on earth. In this video, we are going to see in detail about latitudes or parallels. Characteristics of latitude. A set of lines running from east to west parallel to the equator is known as latitudes. Latitudes run horizontally. They are also known as parallels as they circle parallel to the equator. The distance between two latitudes is approximately 111 km. With the equator as 0 degree, there are 90 latitudes to the north of the equator and 90 latitudes to the south of the equator. So, there are total 181 latitudes including the equator. All parallel except the poles are complete circle. The circumferences decrease gradually from the equator towards the pole. The equator is the largest latitude which divides the earth into two halves, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. All the parallels north of the equator are called north latitudes. Likewise, all the parallels south of the equator are called south latitudes. The 90-degree north parallel represents the North Pole. Similarly, the 90-degree south parallel represents the South Pole. The value of each latitude is followed by either north or south except the equator. Besides the equator, the North Pole and the South Pole, there are another four important latitudes. They are the Tropic of Cancer in the northern hemisphere, Tropic of Capricorn in the southern hemisphere, Arctic Circle 66.5 degree north of the equator and Antarctic Circle 66.5 degree south of the equator. North Pole 90 degree north. It receives slanting rays of the sun and thus experiences extremely cold climate. Arctic Circle 66.5 degree north. It receives slanting rays of the sun. It has cold climate with a long winter and short summer. Tropic of Cancer 23.5 degree north. Sun shines overhead on 21st June. During this period, the northern hemisphere experiences summer and the southern hemisphere experiences winter. Equator 0 degree. It divides the earth into two equal halves. It receives direct rays of the sunlight. Hot climate throughout the year. Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degrees south. The sun shines overhead on 23rd December. During this period, the northern hemisphere experiences winter and the southern hemisphere experiences summer. Antarctic Circle 66.5 degrees south. It receives slanting rays of the sunlight. It has cold climate with a long winter and short summer. South Pole 90 degrees south. It has extremely cold climate. It experiences 6 months of daylight and 6 months of darkness. Importance of latitude. Latitude helps us to determine the location of places and their relative distances. It also helps us demarcate the earth into three heat zones: the torrid zone, temperate zone and the frigid zone. When we know about the heat zone, it is easy to determine the climate and temperature of a place. Based on the climate, we can able to get an idea about the vegetation and wildlife of the place. The intersection between the latitudes and longitudes pinpoints the place we have to locate on Earth. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Also leave your comments below. I'll meet you in the next video with the heat zones of Earth. Until then, bye bye from Sasha.